Hello everyone, myself Verma and I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. Today I am going to talk about company and type of companies. We used to see and heard a lot about companies, shares, etc. We often see that so and so company limited, so and so company so and so private limited. So what is this? What are the companies basically? Let's talk about what is company. So company in a general term can be called as a body corporate which can function in its own name and do their functions through its employees. According to section 220 of the Companies Act 2013, company means a company incorporated under the act or under any previous company law. Company may be defined as an incorporated association which is an artificial person having a separate legal entity with a perpetual succession and have a common seal. So through this one can say that company is an artificial person which can as it can sue or be sued, can purchase property in its name, but its operation and its business can be headed by or run by the natural person who is basically the employee of the company. So let's go further. What are types of company? We often see that dash and dash limited, dash and dash private limited, or some of us has seen like there are one person who is running a company, which can be possible nowadays. So there are basic three type of companies which can be registered under the Companies Act 2013. Number 1, private company. Number 2, public company. Number 3, one person company. Section 3(1) of the Act stated that a company may be formed for any lawful purpose. Number 1, in case of private company, 2 or more person is needed. In case of public company, 7 or more person is needed. In case of one person company, only one person is needed. Number 2, company formed under subsection 1, that is section 3(1), may be either a company limited by shares, company limited by guarantors, and unlimited company. Now let us discuss in detail the types of company. Number 1, private company. As per section 268 of the Companies Act 2013, private company means company having a minimum paid up share capital of 1 lakh and which by its article restrict the right to transfer its shares except in an one person company. A private company can be formed by the combination of 2 or more person. That is, minimum requirement of formation of private company is minimum 2 person or more, that is 2 person is needed. Section 149(1) lays down that a private company shall have a minimum number of 2 directors. There can be a upper limit, that is 15 directors. So a company can appoint maximum 15 directors. Number 2, public company. Section 271 of the Companies Act 2013 stated that public company means a company which is not a private company. Public company may be formed for any lawful purpose by 7 or more person. Every public company shall have minimum 3 directors in its board. We have seen the basic requirement of the companies whatsoever. What is private company? We have seen that how minimum number of is there, paid up capital is there, and public company. In case of public company, we have seen that minimum number to form the company, paid up capital to form the company. So what is the basic difference? How to see how a layman person can see the difference whether it is a public or a private, because such things are hidden or the internal things. So in case of private company, the end word that for example, if such a person is try to form a company and name a company named ABC dash and dash. So if he is going to form a private company, so he is going to put ABC Private Limited, that is which describe that the company, certain company is a private company. In case of public company, such person is going to put an end ABC limited word show that this is a public company, not a private company. Now let's move further to the third type, that is one person company. With an enactment of the Companies Act 2013, several new concept was introduced that was not in the existence in Companies Act 1956, which completely revolutionized corporate law in India. One of such was induction of the one OPC company, that is one person company. This led to an avenue for starting business, giving flexibility with a company to form entity can offer, while also offering limited liability that sole proprietorship or partnership does not offer. One person company is also defined in the Companies Act 2013 under section 262, which means a company which has only one person as a member, as the name suggests. It's a one person company, so the member should be a one. One person company shall have also minimum of one director in its board. This new concept introduces in Companies Act 2013, which would give a boost to the confidence of small company. Now we are going to talk about what is small company. Small company is a form of private company under Companies Act 2013. The difference between private company and a small company is based upon its size of paid up capital and turnover. We can say such companies are small size private companies. Small company is defined under section 285 of the Companies Act, which means a company other than a public company, which has a paid up share capital of which does not exceed 50 lakh rupees, then turnover of which as per its last profit and loss account does not exceed 2 crore rupees. Small company also enjoys several privileges and exemptions under the Companies Act. Now let's talk about there are other types of companies. On the basis of incorporation, number one is statutory company. Statutory companies are constituted by special act of parliament or state legislature. These companies are formed mainly with the intention to provide public services. These company doesn't govern under the Companies Act. Example of such statutory companies are Reserve Bank of India, Life Incorporation of India, etc., as these are mainly formed to provide the public services. Number two, registered company. Registered company are those company which are registered under the Companies Act, or there are other type of companies as well. Number one, government companies, foreign company who have registered office in foreign outside India and having its branch in India, holding in subsidiary company, associate and joint venture company, investment company who mainly deals in the investment producer company, and the dormant company. In and all, company is a body corporate. It is an artificial person who have a perpetual succession and have a common seal, which is registered under Companies Act or any other act. So basically, to form a company, one has to understand its need and understand the types of the companies as well. A public limited company, for an example, a public limited company can offer shares to the overall population. That is, its stock can be obtained by anybody, either privately through initial public offering, that is IPO, or through trade on the stock market. So public company can issue or raise funds through public, where in case of private company cannot offer its share of the organization to the general public. Thank you.